everyone and welcome back to the Yoga Corner. I'm Kira and today I'm going to be guiding you through a powerful warrior flow. So we'll be focusing on the 3 warrior poses and a few different variations that you might find of these poses. It's going to be energetic, fun and just a generally powerful flow. So let's get straight into it. We're going to be getting started today standing up, so make your way towards the top of your mat and just stand with your feet at a natural hip width distance apart. Allow yourself just to settle into the space, focusing on the sensation of rooting down through the feet and finding length all the way up the body, right up towards the crown of the head. You might like to close the eyes for a moment and just focus your attention on the breath, allowing yourself to notice the flow of air as it moves in and out of the body. Noticing that sensation of inhaling to expand, you might notice that you can find a little bit more length through your spine as you inhale, and exhaling to soften, finding that sense of release as you breathe out. Together, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose, and we'll exhale it out through the mouth. And with our next inhale, blinking the eyes open if they were closed, we'll sweep the fingertips all the way up to the sky, finding length right up to the tops of the hands. As we exhale, we'll hinge from the hips and find our first forward fold. Gently bending through the knees for this first forward fold, and maybe taking hold of opposite elbows just to gently rock it out from side to side. Finding a sense of release through the back of the legs, and gently allowing your body to just melt forwards, thinking about allowing the chest to melt towards the thighs and the crown of the head to melt down to the ground. Take one more breath there to sway it out, and then gently release the fingertips down to the ground, pausing in your fold. With your next inhale, lift halfway, bringing the hands to the fingertips, nice flat back, gaze comes forward. Exhale, soften through the chest, folding back down, and plant the hands to step it straight back to your first plank pose. In your plank pose, just try to make sure that you've got the shoulders on top of the wrists, spreading the fingers as wide as you can, and it is always an option to drop the knees down in your plank pose if that feels more comfortable to you. Take a full deep breath in. And as you exhale, we'll lower the knees to the ground, untuck those toes, and then bending through the elbows, we lower the chest down as well. Pushing the weight through the hands, we roll the shoulders back, lifting the chest on our inhale, finding our cobra. Exhale, soften the chest down, tuck the toes, and then lift the hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. As you find your first downward dog, think about allowing the spine to be long here rather than thinking about straightening the legs. Think about lengthening the back of your body by just looking back towards the legs and guiding the chest in towards the thighs. Really nice. Take a full deep breath in and a full exhale. With your next inhale, we're going to lift the left leg up to the sky to find our first 3-legged dog. Doesn't matter how high that leg lifts, but think about pointing the toes to find activity through the leg, and then really think about squaring off the shoulders, spreading the weight evenly between both hands. Really nice. Take a full deep breath in. As you exhale, round forward, hug that left knee into the chest, look towards the hands, and we're going to step that left foot up between the hands. And then whenever you're ready, you push the weight through that left foot and sweep the hands up to the sky, lifting to find your high lunge. We're only staying here for a moment, so just allow yourself to lengthen the spine, reaching up through the upper body, and think about rooting down through the feet, especially finding a nice deep bend in that left leg. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to step your back foot up just slightly so that both feet come flat on the ground. We're finding our warrior one here, the first warrior pose of today's flow. Just check in, maybe look back towards that back leg and check in and make sure that right foot is pointing towards the top right corner of the mat. And then gently allow yourself to see if you can square the hips off, perhaps by rolling your left hip back slightly and allowing that right hip to move forwards. Really nice. Take a full deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands to interlace behind the back of the body. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together here and allowing the chest to move forwards. If you'd like to stay here, just focusing on opening the chest, then please feel free to do so. If not, we're working towards our humble warrior. This can be quite a challenging pose for balance, so just work with it, see how your body feels today. Take a full deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to fold the chest forwards, bringing the chest towards our front leg. Aiming to bring the left shoulder towards the inside of that left knee and allowing the arms to come up and overhead. Really think about finding a point on the ground that isn't moving and just using that to give you some stability here. And pushing the weight evenly between both feet. Allowing yourself just to settle into this posture, embracing any wobbles, and allowing your body just to settle into this challenge. Knowing that you'll only be here for one more full deep breath in. A full exhale. And with your next inhale, you gently lift the chest away from the legs. Really nice. Release the hands, maybe give them a little wiggle, and inhale to sweep the hands up to the sky. Really nice, guys. Exhale, hands come down towards the heart space. With our next inhale, we're going to take a big step up, pushing the weight through the left foot and coming to stand up with the right knee in front of the chest. Really good. Allow yourself to find some stability, rooting down through the left leg. Taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're finding our warrior three. So this is a balancing pose where we're kicking the right leg back behind us and allowing the chest to move forwards. So move into that posture at your own pace, thinking about allowing the chest to come parallel with the ground. And thinking about kicking back through the back foot, reaching forward through the crown of the head. So you're making your body really nice and long. Again, finding that point on the ground to stabilize you. And taking one more deep breath. As you exhale, you can bend into your left leg, and we're stepping those right toes back behind us, returning back to our high lunge, sweeping the hands to the sky. Really nice. Take a full deep breath in here. As you exhale, we're finding our warrior two. Your right leg is going to spin parallel with the short edge of the mat. Arms open out to a T, and we gaze over the middle finger of our left hand. Think about reaching actively through both hands, really finding the length through the upper body and allowing the chest and the hips to open up to that long edge of the mat. Really nice, guys. Take one more full deep breath in here. As you exhale, flip your left palm up to the sky. Think about reaching forward and then lifting that left arm up and overhead as the right hand finds the back of that right leg. Reversing your warrior two. Allowing the chest to open up to the sky. Taking a full deep breath in. Making sure you're not losing the bend in your front knee. We stay for one more inhale. Exhale, open it back up, warrior two. And then bring the hands together at the heart space. We're going to shift the weight towards the front of the mat, twisting back on that back foot so both feet point towards the front of the mat. Really good. With an inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands float down. We frame that left foot. And then whenever you're ready, shift the weight forward. Right foot steps up to meet the left, forward fold at the front of your mat. With an inhale, we lift up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, soften it down, forward fold. Root through the feet. Inhale to sweep your hands all the way up to the sky, lifting nice and tall. Exhale, bring those hands together at the heart space. Really nice. With an inhale, reaching back up to the sky. Exhale, diving forwards, we find that fold. Surrendering the chest down to the legs. Inhale lifts you halfway, hands to shins. And exhale, you soften it down, forward fold. Planting the hands and stepping the feet back to find a plank pose. As always, knees can be up or down here, but just like in your warrior 3, think about reaching forward through the front of the body and back through the heels. So you're creating this really nice long line all the way through your body. Take a full deep breath in. And with an exhale, you lower down, knees come to the ground, we untuck the toes, elbows stay close to the body as we lower the chest all the way down as well. Pushing through the hands, we roll the shoulders, lifting the chest, finding our cobra. Exhale, chest softens back down. We tuck the toes and peel the hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Pausing in your downward dog between sides, taking a moment to reconnect with the breath. Allowing yourself once again just to let the attention settle on that flow of air moving in and out of your body. Taking full deep breaths in and long, steady exhales, reclaiming that control over the pace of your breath. We'll take one more deep breath in here. Exhale completely, and whilst you do, really think about guiding the chest in towards the thighs. And with your next inhale, we find a three-legged dog, lifting the right foot up to the sky. Again, not focusing on how high that leg lifts, but instead thinking about activating the leg by pointing the toes and then pushing the weight evenly between both hands. One more full deep breath in. Exhale, we round forward, hug that right knee into the chest and look towards the hands. Right foot is stepping up between the palms. Wiggle it up if it doesn't make it, and then think about pushing the weight through that front foot as you inhale to sweep the hands up to the sky, lifting nice and tall. Really nice, guys. Take a full deep breath in here. And whenever you're ready, you're going to step that back foot up just slightly so that the left foot comes flat on the ground as well. Left toes can point towards that top left corner of the mat. And you might be able to square the hips off slightly by allowing your right hip to move back and the left hip to move forwards. Just a subtle movement to square the hips off towards the front of the mat. Inhaling as we reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Exhaling as we bring those hands behind the back of the body, squeezing the shoulder blades together as we interlace the hands. Getting ready here for our humble warrior, either staying here if this is where your body wants to stay today, or taking a full deep breath in to find length through the front of the body, and exhaling to allow the chest to melt forwards. We bring the chest towards our right leg, right shoulder starts to move towards the inside of that left leg. And we straight away find that point on the ground that isn't moving, using that to find some stability here. Allowing your attention to focus on pushing the weight evenly between the big toe of your right foot and the heel of your left foot, spreading that weight between the two furthest points in your body. Really nice, guys. Embracing the wobbles here, taking a full deep breath in and a full exhale out. And inhaling to gently lift the chest away from the legs. Really nice. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. And exhale, bring the palms together at the heart space. Thinking about pushing the weight forwards towards your right foot. We're taking a big step up, pushing the weight into the right foot and coming to stand up, bringing the left knee in front of the chest. Really nice, guys. Find your stability here, straight away just allowing your attention to rest on a point that isn't moving, either on the wall in front of you or on the ground, just anywhere that your attention can rest comfortably. Taking a deep breath in, and then using your exhale to move towards your warrior 3. Chest starts to move forwards as that left leg kicks back behind you. You allow that chest to move down as the leg lifts, and you're thinking about making the body parallel with the ground. Really nice. Keeping your attention steady, but embracing any wobbles, and just knowing that this is just yoga. We don't need to take it too seriously. We take one final deep breath in here, As we exhale, we can bend into our right leg, and as controlled as we can, step the left toes back behind us. Really nice. With an inhale, we sweep the hands to the sky. We've found our high lunge. And as we exhale, we're finding our warrior two. Left leg spins parallel with the short edge of the mat. Arms open out to a T as we gaze over the middle finger of our right hand. Thinking about softening the shoulders away from the ears and then reaching through the hands. You might find it helpful to think about just gently activating the glutes to open your hips up to the long edge of the mat. Really nice, guys. Take one more full deep breath in. Exhale, flip that right palm up to the sky, really good. Reach it forward slightly and then lift that right arm up and overhead as you allow the left hand to rest on the back of that left leg. Just gently allowing the chest to open up to the sky as you create length and space for the right side of your body. And just gently allow yourself to check in with that front leg, making sure that lifting up and overhead hasn't caused you to lose that bend in the front knee. Really nice. Take one more full deep breath in. Exhale, open it back up, warrior two. And then bring the hands together at the heart, look forwards to your right foot and spin on those back toes so you find your high lunge once more. Inhale to sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down towards the ground. Use the fingertips to assist you as you shift the weight forward. Left foot steps up to meet the right forward fold at the front of the mat. With an inhale, we lift up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, soften the chest down, settle into your forward fold. Inhale to sweep the hands up to the sky, lifting nice and tall. Maybe you look up as the hands meet overhead. Exhale, hands come down towards the heart space. And I invite you here to close the eyes once more. Think about softening the shoulders away from the ears, rooting down through the feet, and once again, taking a deep breath in and using that nice long inhale to lengthen your body as you create space right from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Together, we'll take a full deep breath in through the nose and exhale to sigh out through the mouth. And then maybe keeping the eyes closed, you might like to bow the forehead down to meet the fingertips. Just take a moment in gratitude for yourself for having taken the time to practice today. It's been wonderful to practice with you. I can't wait to see you again next time. Namaste.